Good afternoon. Detectives investigating the alleged rape and abduction of a schoolgirl in Oxford in September say they now believe the abduction did not take place. A 14-year-old told Thames Valley Police she was taken from Banbury Road by two men and sexually assaulted. Officers say after reviewing CCTV, dash cam footage and witness statements, the evidence suggests the girl wasn't abducted. They're still investigating whether she was raped. A mother who left her baby girl alone in a bathtub has been jailed for 3 years for her manslaughter. During the trial, jurors heard 24-year-old Jasmine Gregory drank 2 pints of cider before forgetting where she'd left 14-month-old Robin. Earlier that day, she'd been told by an outreach worker not to leave her daughter unattended.
The sentence passed today hopefully will give some comfort to the family and help them in their difficult quest to move on with their lives. No sentence, obviously, can adequately compensate for the loss of a loved one. I think it's particularly poignant that on this day of remembrance, the family can now begin to pick up their lives and move on.
Communities across our region have fallen silent this morning to remember servicemen and women killed in war. Among the dozens of Armistice Day commemorations were a special service at Winchester Cathedral, a wreath laying at the QA Hospital in Portsmouth, and a memorial flight for veterans on Brighton's I-360.
We remember the guys that haven't come back to enable people to live their lives as they do today.
At this height, looking out on that horizon, a lot of guys went over there and never came back. Sad.
I think we should always remember those that have fallen in the past and also those that have died of their injuries since as well. Otherwise, we'll just keep on making the same mistakes again and again.
And there's more on today's commemorations on our website. Meanwhile, the palatial interiors of Waddesdon Manor in Buckinghamshire have been lovingly recreated in gingerbread for Christmas. The Biscuiteers version of the Rothschild mansion features fully furnished miniature rooms and more than 200 kilos of icing. Will the weather forecast be the icing on the cake? Let's find out. Here she is, Philippa Drew.
From puddles to paddling, driving through Europe. Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
Hello there. Well, a bright and chilly start across the region this morning, giving way to a dry and fairly bright afternoon, albeit with cloud gradually thickening from the west. Overnight tonight, though, that cloud continues to thicken, and I think by the end of the night we'll start to see rain pushing in from the west, some of that heavy and persistent, and certainly reaching many northern and western parts by dawn. At least with the increasing cloud and the strengthening winds too, temperatures won't be quite as low as they were last night. Into tomorrow, we start on a wet and rather windy note, the rain continuing to push eastwards all the time. It will be rather slow to clear, but out towards the west towards the end of the day, perhaps a little in the way of brightness. Temperatures a touch up on today, but feeling fresher in that brisk southerly breeze.
Eurotunnel the Shuttle sponsors ITV Meridian weather.
That's the way we look this lunchtime. Sangeeta and I are here at 6 with the ITV News in the Meridian region. But from now, from the lunchtime team, have a very pleasant afternoon.